I probably went tanning starting about age 16 in high school, at least once to twice a week.
The fastest growing group of skin cancer patients is women under 40 developing basal cell cancer. And so that makes us stop and think, what particularly are young women doing that are different than all other groups that make this group more at risk? And one of the things we think is the tanning behavior.
Before my sophomore year that summer, and my doctor noticed that I had a couple moles on my back that looked irregular, and so she did a biopsy and actually found out my first week here back at SMU that one of the moles was cancerous.
Jessica North is just one of a growing number of young women developing skin cancer from excessive tanning.
When I was first diagnosed with this skin cancer, I was really surprised. I kind of always thought that, I'd gone tanning and it wasn't good for me, but I thought that, it was never going to happen to me.
Now Texas, along with 24 other states, is passing legislation to protect minors from the dangers of indoor tanning by requiring parental approval.
Texas is one of the more progressive states as far as minors going to tanning salons. You have to have your parents' permission in Texas.
Having your parents' approval if you're under 18 is definitely a good thing. I wish that I hadn't been able to go as much as I had.
Still, doctors worry that the fight against tanning will be just as challenging as the fight against smoking.
The tanning salon industry is a $5 billion a year industry, and we knew for years and years, people who smoked knew, doctors knew, everybody knew that cigarettes cause cancer, and yet it took years and years of hearing these very powerful, large industries denying it and coming around to acknowledge it, and then for people's behaviors to change. So I think we're looking at the same situation. It's not a question of if tanning beds contribute to skin cancer. We know they do. They're a carcinogen.
As skin cancer becomes more prevalent, what can young women do to protect themselves?
The most important thing you can do is wear a sunscreen every single day.
I would just say to be careful. I mean, definitely don't go tanning as much as I did. I would hope that being tan wouldn't be so important to our culture.